Let's go. So Doug Benavides, Real Talk, and we have a special guest, Monica Navarro with John Green Realty.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. So we're actually going to kick off something new that I wanted to do. I kind of want to make this like a podcast show format. So thank you for being numero uno.
Thanks.
All right. So I want to know everything about Monica. You're kicking ass. You've been kicking ass. How did you get started?
Since when? Since I first started or since now?
Well, when did you get licensed?
I got licensed in 2018.
And then what made you want to even do this crazy business?
Honestly, I was not expecting to be in this business at all.
No?
I was going into nursing.
Okay.
And I was halfway done with nursing when I switched over.
So you decided you don't want to help people, you want to help find houses.
Yes.
I'm kidding. All right, so you get licensed 2018. Have you always been with John Green?
I have, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're a perfect fit there. You guys are kicking ass. You're doing well every year. Even when people are slow, you seem to stay busy. So what's your secret?
I think just pretty much stay consistent, follow up with clients, make sure that you stay on top of mind and you network, you continue to
It's all
meet
about
people.
consistency.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. And then you're also a participant in the home buying process. And what I mean by that is when people are like, is it a good time to buy? Rates are high. Didn't you just buy a home?
Yeah, I bought 2.
You weren't scared?
No.
Damn right. All right, cool. So then your assets are appreciating. Where's your new home?
One is in Aurora and the other one is in Leland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have like a bunch of land, right? You have like horses and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you like ride them?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be probably scared too. I wouldn't even know what to do.
If they don't know you, they can be pretty scary because
Like-
they're big animals.
They get feisty?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever got hurt?
Well, my husband, Eric.
Come on, Eric.
Yeah. Our horse bit him. He was feeding the horse and it bit his arm.
Oh, wow. Well, what was he doing? Just messing with him?
I think he's always tried to nibble on things and even on us, like our jacket and stuff.
Really?
But this time he actually bit his arm.
That sounds scary. Yeah, I don't
But
think
if you don't know them, like you don't know what to do.
I would not ride a horse.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it. I'm a wimp. So, all right. So what do you do on your free time? How do you stay balanced?
I like to sleep on my free time.
I look forward to sleep. I'm that old.
And I also like to hang out with my family or just be around my family. I like to go to the gym sometimes when I do have time.
Yeah.
So
It's all rare stuff because our schedules are all over the place, right?
yeah.
And I think it's really tough for realtors. I mean, you guys are always busy on weekends. You always have to squeeze in some self-care time with family. It's brutal. So talk to me about that. Like, how's that balance?
It's tough for sure. I thankfully have my mom to help me with taking care of my kids or helping me pick them up from school or pick one up from school. But it's definitely tough. I don't think I would be able to do anything without my mom.
You need that support system for sure. Okay. So real estate, what do you plan on doing this year? Are you breaking records or what's the goal?
I never thought I would ever be number 1 in the company.
Okay.
Because usually it's one of another agent at our company that's number 1. And in March, I was number 1. I sold, or I had $5 million in written volume.
Wait, in 1 month?
In March, yeah.
That's freaking amazing. I'd say let's take a shot to that, but we got something special for shots later here. So how do you manage a $5 million pipeline? Like, I think that is very time-consuming for a realtor.
Everyone always asks me that, and I honestly have no clue.
You just go.
Yeah, because even our transaction management at the office will always message me asking me for like documents, and I have to rush them in because I try to squeeze it in my schedule, but I forget because I'm out showing homes or doing open homes. But I try to send everything whenever I do get a chance. But
all this new terminology, open homes, primary, right? So I think you're really good at keeping up with the trends and the times. Is there anything in the industry that you're worried about?
Not really. No.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I mean, with the high rates or when people are like low inventory, none of that really scares me away. I think with a lot of the realtors leaving the industry, a lot of loan officers leaving, that's just more market share for us that are really doing it.
And I think with the whole like buyer
agent
agency,
agreement,
all of that, the laws that are changing, I don't think that really scared me either because that's just gonna weed out all the part-timers,
honestly.
too, so.
And it was actually nothing new for me on the lending side. I mean, we were already doing it. Georgia and Washington already had all this stuff in place that we're in, obviously, and I think it's a good thing, really. Now realtors have to kind of prove their value.
I agree.
So, all right, I want to get into some fun stuff, right? I don't want to do a basic podcast. We're just talking industry stuff. So we're going to spin the wheel. I want to do 3 questions.
Okay.
If you happen to do, actually, I think the audience probably already knows. This is the never have I ever. If you've done it, we take a shot.
Okay.
Cool? All right, let's see where it lands.
All right.
That was a weak spin.
Yeah, you need to do it again.
That was a weak spin. Yeah. What we
Stolen anything? So if you have, then take a shot. No.
You've never stolen anything? Damn, I have. All right. Yeah, I've taken, back in the day, I've stolen a CD. All right, good stuff.
All right.
You've never stolen anything.
No.
I'm going to talk to Eric and your parents about that. All right.
I'm pretty sure I talk to my mom all the time. No, I mean, I learned from my brother because he did. So my brother stole like one of my cousin's toys, and my mom drove all the way to my aunt's house and made him return it.
And confess?
And tell them that he was sorry. So I think learning from his mistake,
Good.
I learned to not do that.
All right, so now I believe you. You know what? I was actually scared to even say what I stole because do you guys even know what a CD is, right? Like, did I just date myself? All right, let me do another real good spin here.
Okay. It's the same one.
Oh, all right. Let's do it again.
Bribed someone.
Have you ever bribed somebody?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, have you?
Maybe. I would have to think about it. You said yes very quickly, though.
I did. One time I wanted my mom to let me sleep over my cousin's house.
Yeah.
So I bribed my brother to like get her into leaving so I could stay and spend the night at my cousin's house.
That's funny. Have I bribed somebody? I don't think so. I do like a lot of incentives.
I bribe my kid all the time too.
Like I'll give you $10 if you do.
If you clean your room or behave.
Yeah, I've done that. Like if I needed like a basket for a raffle we're doing for an event, I'll be like, hey Chris or somebody on the team, I'm like, I'll give you $20 if you go get this. I guess that's a bribe.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right. Keeps bringing it back to that same one. Here, I'll spin it this
Go for it.
What?
We keep getting the same ones?
Can you even read it on the
On the screen? Maybe not. I don't know.
Gotten lost alone in a foreign country. Alone?
Yeah, like you just venture off and you just gotten lost.
I mean, I got lost in Mexico.
Yeah.
At a water park.
Like lost at the water park?
With my mom. But like, I found her like an hour later.
Oh, you guys got separated and got lost?
But it's still different
It's a foreign country.
All right, so do I take the shot?
I guess you take a shot. Yeah. Yeah, I've not been lost in a foreign country. I stick to the agenda. I don't like to venture off too crazy.
Okay.
All right. Actually, that's actually smart. Pull them out here.
Yeah.
What we got left?
Well, I have one left. You have two.
I know. I need to get caught up. You know, you're about to be buzzed here.
All right. Played hooky from school or work.
Ooh.
What is that?
I'm lame, where you just didn't show up. You just ditched.
Oh.
Damn. I don't know what this is saying about me. I feel pretty lame.
I did school in middle school.
Yeah.
And we just stayed home, me and my cousin. So my mom found out because the school called. Well, we called in. Yeah. But then the school called my mom. They left a message. I guess something was missing from school. But then my cousin put in a Maruchan in the microwave without water. I don't know what was wrong with her. But then she was like tripping. Like we were in middle school. Like she was not on anything. Yeah. I guess it was just God's sign. Yeah. But she put it in, and then the whole house was like black from the Maruchan.
Without
and then
the water.
We had to call the firefighters.
Oh, they came?
So they came, and then we had to call our parents.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Well, that's almost a valid reason, though. Like, that kind of makes a lot of sense.
It was all her fault, though, because I think she couldn't see. I don't know. I was really worried because, like, half of her body, she couldn't feel it.
Oh, shit.
But then why not reach out and tell us, hey, or tell me.
What's going on?
Yeah. But that day it was me, my cousin, and her brother.
And the fire department. That's crazy. I never did hooky with school. I did the whole, like, perfect attendance nerd thing, but with work probably. Like, if I see traffic is bad because I live in the city, I'm like, not today, I'll just work from home. So I guess I've done hooky here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, team. I don't know how this works. I'm the only one that has a shot left.
I know.
All right.
Blacked out. Yeah, just take it.
Yeah. You guys already know. Have you blacked out?
Yeah.
Really? Are we talking about like old Monica or?
Old Monica for sure.
Okay. What's the time frame? I want some context. We talking about years ago?
I think it was my 20. It was when I was 21. Never mind. It was actually a couple times.
Oh, okay.
My mom knows. It's okay. She used to call me Chupitos. Do you know who Chupitos is?
I do not. Educate me. I'm ready. I'm trying to sober up now.
Chupitos is this lady who comes. She's an actress.
Okay.
And she's got very famous in like the Mexican like telenovelas and stuff and shows because she would always come out drunk and like her lipstick all messed up, her hair all over the place. But
wow.
that was her character.
Yeah.
And then everybody,
just expected
that's her
it.
name, Chupitos.
Okay. Yeah, all right, so you blacked out, for like your 21st birthday?
I was after, yeah.
After? Okay. Have you ever blacked out during like an industry event?
No.
Yeah, me either. Thank goodness. My favorite blackout, I don't black out a lot, actually. I actually hold liquor pretty decent.
My favorite one. I don't think I've had a favorite one.
No?
The day after is just horrible.
Oh, God, yeah, I'm not a fan. I like to get buzzed and then I'm good. But when I was living in Maryland, it was one of my birthdays, and all my buddies, we went out. Mm-hmm. I got so wasted, I actually puked in my own car that my buddy was driving.
Oh, my God.
And this is how I knew. Dan Parker, shout out. So he was such a good friend. He was driving. I puked. It got on him. Like, the wind, like, splashed a little bit back.
Oh, my God.
And I was, like, so embarrassed. I was like, I think he's going to hit me. I'd hit me. Like, you just puked on me, bro.
Hit me.
Right? And he didn't. The next day, we went to go get the car detailed, and the smell would not, like, leave the car. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck it. I need to buy a new car. So I bought a new car that day. Like, that's, like, my favorite, like, blackout story because it was just so weird.
That was a very expensive blackout.
It was an expensive blackout.
Yeah.
Expensive blackout. Yeah. Crazy. Do you have any other blackout stories?
Yeah, but
not appropriate.
It was during high school. No,
high school. Oh, shit!
Don't put this.
No, we're not cutting nothing out. That is wild.
My mom knows. I already confessed everything to her.
If not, you better text her right after this. Be like, you're about to see some weird things and hear some things.
No, it was in high school. So my mom would never let me go anywhere, and she would let me go out with my friend, my best friend. So anytime we would go out, we would just tell her that I was spending the night at my friend's house.
Yeah.
But her mom would let us go out, and we would tell her mom that my mom was okay with me going out. So one time we went to a couple parties. We went to like a warehouse party, and those were the thing back in the day.
I remember. Yeah.
And then I don't know. But then it was my friend. We went over to my friend's house, her cousin, and then I don't know. They just kept giving me liquor and
in high school.
Sorry,
Mama Navarro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She knows it's okay.
She knows.
She got pretty mad, but not as mad as if she would have gotten in if I would have told the reason.
Hilarious.
But like my parents' friends are pretty cool. Where like they didn't care.
Did you even like alcohol back in high school?
I did.
I
feel like that's why I don't like it anymore.
Like you just got over it?
Yeah.
I didn't really give a shit. Like we would just drink because we wanted to drink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really liked it. What was your first liquor, if you remember?
It was like the UV and Smirnoff, like the cheap stuff.
I always forget how young you are. Fuck, I keep aging myself. Goldschlager, I think, was the first like liquor I had, and any beer, whatever we get our hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we used to do like the shady stuff where like we would like drink vodka or tequila and like refill it with like water. So like the parents wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we used to do stupid stuff. But yeah, never really liked liquor. Now I like whiskey, and that's pretty much it. I mean, drinking tequila was for you. I'm a whiskey guy. Not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. I can do whiskey sometimes, but...
No. I almost think that's a requirement to work on a DB group. Everyone drinks whiskey.
I feel like when I'm sick, I like to take a shot of whiskey, but that's the only time I'll take it.
To heal you?
Yeah.
I love this. So we got some exclusive remedies if you're sick. Drink whiskey. What's your favorite beer?
I was just thinking about that. Angry Orchard.
Angry Orchard?
Or Reds.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't really like beer. Yeah, never have.
I just don't like the regular beer like Modelo or Corona.
Yeah.
I just feel like those are very sour.
Really?
But Angry Orchards or the Reds are very...
If I go to a brewery, I'll try like the local beer. But yeah, I've never really been a fan.
Yeah.
Like I've never been like, man, I really need something tasty to drink. I'm like, let me get a beer.
I have tried an IPA, like an apple-based IPA, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking to try it though.
Yeah.
So I'm not a quitter. I'll drink stuff, guys. But yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm just a whiskey guy or vodka soda now. Just I need to get healthier.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Yeah. So, all right. So let's talk about what you got going on. So you're going to break some records. You just had an outstanding March. That's really impressive. What's the rest of the year look like? Do you have any big events coming up?
I do. So we host the polo event that you sponsored.
Next level event. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have that. I also have, before that, in May, we are having a boxing or a fight night over.
Love it.
At the Rancho. So
who's the event? Who's fighting?
Canelo and I forget
nobody.
the other guy.
Nobody. Yeah, Canelo's fighting.
Pretty much.
He's fighting like tin cans, man. I don't want to talk about boxing with you, but like, yeah, Canelo, come on, man. Fight David Benavides, please.
And I actually found Canelo's doppelganger.
Really?
Yeah. Can I show it to you?
Let's blast this person. Let's do it.
I don't know if my coworker is going to be okay with me doing this.
What's a realtor?
It's her son.
Oh, wow.
She showed me his picture the other day. That's her and her son.
That's Canelo with facial hair. That's Canelo.
I don't know if you
can we, what camera? There we go.
So she was showing me a picture of her son, and I'm like,
let's just have him show up.
This is Canelo.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, wait,
face.
Canelo's your son? And she goes, who's Canelo?
You're a multi-millionaire? Like what? That's great. Now, Canelo's an amazing boxer.
But she did say, she was like, no wonder everybody like looks at him sometimes when they go out.
They double like,
I'm like, well, no, duh. Because
I would milk it. I would be exploiting my child if they look like Canelo. What? All right. Like,
I'm like, can he come and take pictures with the guests?
I would have him be there. Is he of age?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, we'll have fucking booze. We'll have Canelo at the fight night. What's the day of fight night?
May 4th.
May 4th. All right, cool. Oh, and Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
That's another blackout night, so we'll have another story.
You get to black out May 4th and May 5th.
Back-to-back blackouts, everybody. Good. All right, cool. So we have the May event. When is Polo?
That's the second Sunday in September.
I need you to drop details because I didn't know what the hell a polo event was. I'll be brutally honest.
You sponsored it and you didn't even know.
No clue. No clue. I just support Monica, right? So if your clients have not been to it, can you let them know, please show up because this shit is next level. What do you guys do for them? Like describe what it is and then describe like every luxury that they get. It's crazy. So
pretty much we have the polo match and then we have tents around the field, but every couple or 2 or 3 realtors are on each tent. Yep. And then we get to invite our clients. They come to our tent. Yep. And then last year we had a coffee, or we had Dapper Brews. I don't know if you've heard of them. Yeah. And then we had a company come out and then they made fresh like quesadillas and tacos.
Literally fresh.
Yeah, like they handmade the tortillas and
everything.
Insane. Yeah.
You had a local brewery coffee. You had, I saw face painting for kids.
Yeah, and a bartender.
Bartenders. Yeah. There's all sorts of kid stuff, so it's all for the family. Then you have a polo match. Is that what you call it? I don't even know what it was. It was just amazing to be there.
Game.
It's a great day. It's a big open field of so many different, John Green agents just giving back to the clients in the community, just saying thank you. And it's a hell of a thing to come out to.
It's nice because they bring everybody. They bring their family, their moms.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's really cool. All right, so we got the polo event, we got fight night. What made you do fight night? I was so impressed when I saw you and Liz do that.
Honestly, I was meeting with Liz. I forgot what we were going over, but then I had a showing in Joliet.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I really got to go. But we needed to figure out our event. So I asked her if she wanted to come. She came to Joliet to show the house with me. But on the way there, we were talking about the events. And she's like, what if we do like a Canelo fight? And we thought about doing it at a restaurant. But then, it can get pretty pricey.
It adds up.
That's why we're like, let's just do it,
And you have to RSVP to get the location, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll flash the link to RSVP on this. What else do you got going on? Anything else you want to share? Or things still in the works?
What was that?
Do you have things in the works that we could announce? Or
and then I also host our Pictures with Santa in December too. So
love it. Okay.
Yeah. So I have a couple every couple months.
Well, you got your annual things, right?
Yeah.
The things that you always do. Talk to me about the client perspective, and I will go out with this to kind of bring it back to the industry. Your buyer, what should they expect when they work with you?
Well, I'm always available. If they want to see homes, I'm always available for them.
Talk to me why that matters.
Because homes can be sold in 2 seconds.
Thank you.
So
you got to go. And actually, this is like a PDA to the buyer, right? Yeah. When you're like, hey, can I go look at something Sunday? No, we got to go look at it now.
I was showing a home yesterday at 8 p.m.
You have to.
Yeah.
That house will be gone. Another PDA, and this is like a little tip, a hack. If you think you want to go see something on the weekend, go look at it now. Because if you go look at it now, you're not going to have all the weekend warriors that are looking. So, be strategic out here.
Yeah.
Especially if you quote unquote low inventory. There's plenty of houses for sale, guys. I hate even hearing that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of houses.
They just sell quick.
They just go quick. So you got to move quick.
Yeah.
We have to adapt.
Yeah,
So.
and you have to learn what terms to give them, because most of the times the realtors just send out offers. They don't call the agent. They don't ask them, hey, what do you need? What are you looking for? When do you want to close? Or they don't pay attention to the MLS. Other times they just send the offer through dot loop, which I think is very unprofessional.
Sure.
Because I've been on the list side a couple times. Well, 3 times this month. So just getting these offers sent through dot loop.
Yeah. And then that's it.
I'm like, I don't know, red flag.
You got to brag about your buyer, right? What have they already gone through? Have they already been underwritten?
Yeah.
Lenders, if you're not underwriting your clients up front, get on board.
Yeah.
What else can you do? These offers, I love seeing these agents that are being strategic, the best and final. Then how do you stand out, right? Escalation clauses, appraisal gaps, waiving finance. I know attorneys, you hate me when I say that, but there's other ways to protect the client, right? So I think you got to be strategic, and I think what you do is why you did $5 million in March.
You do, and it's not always about the price.
Yeah,
it's not always. It's always about the terms that you give them.
Sure.
But also, you have to know what the sellers want, and then you have to tell the buyers, hey, this is what you can do to make your offer stronger.
Yeah.
They want to do it, go ahead.
Yeah.
They don't, cool, then we'll just submit it. But,
and hope for the best, right?
Yeah.
I really believe the buyers really, they should have always trusted the professionals, but I think even more so now, we know what gets accepted, right? Yeah. We know how to get your payment to where you need it to be.
Yep.
Let's just make sure that we're within budget. Let's make sure that we're meeting your needs on the house that you want with your realtor. I wouldn't listen to, and people are probably going to get mad when I say this, stop listening to outsiders, right?
Yeah.
Your family, your friends, your colleagues. Listen to the professionals. We got your back, and that's why we do what we do.
Yeah, and then also pay attention to what you need.
Yes.
Because sometimes they pay attention to what the sister said about the home or what the friend said about the home.
Everyone's got an opinion. Who's living there?
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right. Is there anything else that you want to plug for yourself?
No, I think we covered everything.
All right. I'm not going to plug anything on me because this is about Monica. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And then you could contact Monica. We'll actually put your contact info right now. And then I appreciate you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.